Folks, we need to start finding your seats. We're starting our program in 10 minutes, so please find your seats. Hey, hey, you, run by me. Who's watching you today? You It's wrong. I'll give you 1 minute. I actually have like 3 more minutes. I actually have 2 more minutes. I actually have 2 more minutes. Okay, we're almost there. Let me see if there's somebody I need to pick on. Hi, Senator. Is Mark McLaughlin here? Mark McLaughlin. Okay, once Mark is seated, we're going to start. You ready? Okay, if I can have everybody's attention, please. We want to get started. So I want to welcome all of you to our 2025 State of the City event. If I can have everybody quiet, this is the hardest part of my job, is herding the cats. I'm the herder, you're the cats. So we need to just, there we go. I've said this before, I used to teach school, and we just, as a teacher, we do this, and eventually the students would, most of the time, not every time, they would quiet down. So thank you for being here today for our, we think it's the 35th, we're not quite sure, our 35th State of the City address with our mayor. We have a lot of great things planned for you today. At this time, I'd like you to stand. And we're going to have the presentation of the colors. You remain standing all the way through the process that we have. Presentation of the colors, followed by our Pledge of Allegiance, followed by our national anthem, and then remain standing as the color guard recesses for our invocation.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
All right, let's pray. God, I'm so thankful this morning, thankful to be in a room full of people who care about the community so deeply. God, I have one prayer this morning, and that prayer is that everything we do would be rooted in your love. God, I pray for the mayor of the city, city council members, all the great leaders of this great city. May they be protected by your love and lead in love. For all the public servants, business owners, nonprofits, and everyone here today, may they be lifted, encouraged, and filled with your love. And God, for anyone in this room today who may be feeling despair, Lord, would you give them hope? Would you give them the assurance of your perfect love? Would you encourage them today? God, may we continue to lift each other up no matter how difficult things get. Help us to stand with each other and have each other's backs. May we be shining examples of goodness and greatness to each other. So God, this morning we come to you in confidence, knowing your perfect love casts out our fear, all fear. Help us not to be afraid, but instead, God, would you give us your courageous love? Help us to always do what's right and help us to stand with each other. Let us leave this place today with victorious spirits. And Lord, we ask for your mercy, your grace, over the city, over every home, every worker, every family. God, thank you. Thank you so much for every person in this room. Father, again, let us leave here this morning feeling loved and victorious. Thank you for your perfect love. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
You can be seated. Yes, I do have hair under the hat. A lot. So again, thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate it. I know the mayor appreciates that, and we'll be hearing from her and some of the team in just a few minutes. They're going to start serving lunch right now, but I do have one quick announcement, and then Sylvia is going to come in a couple of minutes. We have a kind of a surprise for one person, not for everybody. Couldn't afford that. But anyway, on your seat, you have this little flyer about Dancing with the Stars. It's a new event that the Chamber is doing along with our Vitality Foundation. It's coming up November 8th. We have 9 outstanding dancers that are learning to dance, including our Chief of Police, and I know the mayor is going to talk about that in a couple minutes. But we'd love for you to join us on the 8th at the brand new renovated Santa Ana Valley High School auditorium, beautiful auditorium. So that information is there for you. If you want to buy tickets, be a sponsor, whatever, that's coming up. With that, enjoy your lunch. Recognize our public servants. If you're an elected official, but I'm also going to ask Marvin to stand as well, and Lorraine, Dr. Neary. They're not elected, but they're three outstanding leaders we have in education here. And our elected leaders, would you please stand or raise your hand? Please stand or raise your hand. Keep it up there. Keep it up there. Please stand. Remain there. We have something for you, so remain there. On the count of three, you jumped in there. On the count of three, it's one clap. It's one clap. So on the count of three, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. All right, now that's a recognition for all you guys. Half the room stood up. So today's event does not happen without our outstanding group of sponsors. We have about 34 sponsors. I think almost every table has a sponsor. So I want to thank our sponsors for stepping up and supporting this year's State of the City event. I want to recognize several of the sponsors. If I don't call your name, it's because you're on the screen as well. If you're in the program, in the screen, we encourage you to utilize our sponsors. Use their services, their products, those kinds of things, because they are great businesses here in Santa Ana. C&I College is one of our gold sponsors. Thank you, C&I College. C.J. Sagerstrom and Sons. Rancho Community College District. Their table's over there, I hear that. And Republic Services. Those are our gold sponsors this year. Our silver sponsors, Caribou Industries. Related Bristol. I'm waiting for that new office. Our corporate sponsors, Dr. Kumo. Labor's International Union Local 652. Meritage Homes. Can you build one for me? And Transworld Advisors. We have a ton of table sponsors, and I want to thank you for sponsoring a table. I'm not going to go through read everything at this point, but we thank all of you sponsors. Let's give not one clap, but many claps for all of our sponsors. Now, I think at this time I'm about done. I will go back to my cave. No, just kidding. But it's my pleasure to introduce the awesome Claudia Perez. Would you welcome Claudia?
Hi, everyone. Oh, I'm short. Okay. Hello. Again, I'm Claudia Perez, and I'm truly honored to be up here today. When the mayor asked me if I would introduce her, I was really surprised. But then I got this big grin on my face and said, heck yeah, let's do this. And as we were talking about it, I was telling her, I'm not going to come up here as Claudia Perez, Chief of Staff to the first woman, the first Latina, the first Madam Mayor of the city of Santa Ana. That's right. No. I'm up here today to introduce my best friend, my ride or die, my sister from another mister, Valerie Amezcua. Now, I would often describe myself as the most private extrovert you'll ever meet, but I describe my best friend Valerie as one of the kindest and most caring extroverts you'll ever meet. And I say that because of how we met. I first met Valerie at a holiday party. Everyone was mixing and mingling, making the usual small talk, and I'm a woman who takes real good pride in trusting my intuition. And a little voice inside my head said, go talk to her. So I walked right up to her and said, hi, I'm Claudia. You don't know me, but we're about to become best friends. That's a true story. That's exactly how we met. Now, Most people would have laughed awkwardly, may even backed away slowly, right? And don't get me wrong, Val did laugh at me. But she didn't walk away. Instead, she started asking me about herself, started with the usual who, what, where do you work kind of questions that eventually led into a real meaningful conversation. And before we knew it, we had spoken most of the night. When that party wrapped up, we hugged goodnight. I told myself, I was right to trust my intuition. This mujer is a good person. And that was the start of our bestie friendship. And this moment perfectly describes Valerie. One, she has the best laugh. Straight out, she has the best laugh. She's kind to strangers. She takes the time to truly listen and be accessible to everyone. She values sincerity and gives her time freely. And let's be honest, how many people do you know who works as hard as she does, right? And finally, when she hugs you, you feel it in your soul. As I wrap up this introduction, I want to acknowledge not only our friendship, but the Valerie who gives her time, her heart, and her love to her family, her friends, and especially the city of Santa Ana. I want to take a moment to thank her family, especially her husband Sam, and her son Michael, and everyone of her family that's here, for sharing Valerie with all of us, but most of all, especially with me. Now, will everyone please rise? Come on up and join me in giving a huge round of applause and welcome my best friend and your favorite mayor, Valerie Amezcua.
Wow. I don't know why. We're going to start off with me crying, right? I can't believe she told the true story of how we met. I thought she was a little crazy. I'm sure some of you still do. Welcome, everyone, to the State of the City, of the beautiful city of Santa Ana for 2025. Welcome. I'm so honored to have you all here, and the room is full, and that says a lot, so thank you. Before we begin, I know the city always knows I change the script a little bit, I always do. I'm gonna invite Councilman Penalosa up here to share something with us, which is very special to us as he shares with you. You'll understand why. Councilman?
Thank you, Mayor. All right. How's it going, everybody? I'm David. Nice to see you all again. And I'm going to be reading, it's called I Am the Flag by Howard Schnauber, with a couple closing remarks by myself. I am the flag of the United States of America. My name is Old Glory. I fly atop the world's tallest buildings. I stand watch in America's halls of justice. I stand guard majestically over great institutions of learning. I stand guard with the greatest military power in the world. Look up and see me. I stand for peace, honor, truth, and justice. I stand for freedom. I am confident, I am arrogant, I am proud. When I am flown with my fellow flags, my head is a little higher, my colors a little truer. I bow to no one. I am recognized all over the world. I am loved and I am feared. I have fought in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. Gettysburg, Shiloh, Appomattox, San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, the Argonne Forest, Anzio, Rome, the beaches of Normandy, Guam, Okinawa, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, in the Persian Gulf, and a score of places long forgotten by all but those who were there with me. I was there. I led my soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. I followed them and watched over them. I was on a small hill in Iwo Jima. I was dirty, battle-worn, and tired, but I was proud. I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of countries that I have helped set free. It does not hurt, for I have been soiled, burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of my own country. But I shall overcome, for I am strong. I have slipped the bonds of earth, and from my vantage point on the moon, I stand watch over the uncharted new frontiers of space. I have been a silent witness to all of America's finest hours, but my finest hours comes when I am torn in strips to be used as bandages for my wounded comrades on the fields of battle, when I fly at half-mast to honor my soldiers, my airmen, my sailors, my Marines, and when I lie in the trembling arms of a grieving mother at the graveside of her fallen son or daughter. I am proud. Yet as proud as I am to stand before this flag, our flag, I cannot pretend that all is well beneath it. Today, the same government that claims to defend liberty is allowing federalization on our own streets. While Washington wages political games and shuts down the very government this flag represents, and the halls of power, once symbols of democracy, are being chipped away by division, greed, and disregard for the Constitution itself. But Old Glory does not belong to them. It belongs to us, the people in this room, the workers, the parents, the soldiers, the dreamers, the immigrants, the tired, the poor, the huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the ones who keep this country standing when its institutions falter. So as long as we speak truth, defend justice, and fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, this flag will still mean something. Its stripes will not just be threads of red and white. They will be the living fabric of resistance, unity, and hope. Long may she wave, not as a symbol of unchecked power, but as a reminder of the people who still believe in the promise of America, even when its government forgets. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Councilman Panalosa. Before I begin, may I please have all of those that have served or currently serving, please stand so that we can give you a round of applause. And I know there's many of our officers that are outside that have also served, and they're outside to make sure we're all safe in here. And thank you for your service. All right, welcome to the state of the city of 2025 in Santa Ana. Thank you all for joining us today to celebrate our city, our culture, our pride, and our love of Santa Ana. I want to thank the Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce for being our partner in this event. Thank you, Dave Elliott. Where is Dave at? Can't miss his hat. There he is. Thank you, Dave Elliott, for your years of leadership in our business community. My deepest appreciation to the Santa Ana Police Department Honor Guard. Thank you. Youth Commissioner Wyatt for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. He's my commissioner, and I'm proud of him. He's going to be the next mayor. Janet Uribe for your beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And my good friend, Pastor Steve Kim, for your inspiring words. Before I go on, I just want to say, I look around this room and I see so many friends and family and loved ones, and it means so much to me and to the city that you're here with us, because we know it's lunchtime and you could be anywhere, and you're also very busy. So to spend an hour with us, it's a privilege to have you here with us. So I want to say thank you for that. Thank you. Today, we'll hear from members of our City of Santa Ana executive leadership team, whose combined public sector experience is over 125 years. And professional dedication they continue to have and drive our city's success. They will share the growth and the progress that's putting Santa Ana on the map. not just in Orange County, but nationwide, and the exciting progress that is yet to come, because stand by, there's more to come. We are making historic investments that will turn Santa Ana into a world-class city. You know, they put that in there, but I think we're already a classy city. What do you think? Yes. Yet we can't let this distract us from our mission to provide services and improve the city for everyone in Santa Ana, our residents, our businesses, young and old. Our city leaders have been going above and beyond to move Santa Ana toward a more prosperous future with new housing, new businesses, new jobs, new infrastructure, and new innovation. This wouldn't be possible without the hard work and dedication of our 1,600 city employees who make the City Council's vision a reality. If you are a city employee, please stand. City employees, if you are a city employee, please stand. Yes, everybody, thank you all. Thank you all very much. This summer, the City Council once again passed a balanced budget that leaves us with a strong reserve fund while we plan for future needs with new strategies to increase revenue. One way to achieve that is to bring in new development, new businesses, and new housing. And boy, have we been busy on that front. If you're paying attention, you know we're busy. Over the past year, billions of dollars, that's billions with the B, because when I give speeches, I always remind people, billions with the B, right? If you know me and you hear. Billions in new development that has been approved or is under construction. From the Segerstrom Family's Village project to the nearly $3 billion related Bristol mixed-use urban village. Yes. We're spending $58 million on infrastructure to reimagine how we move around our city, improving traffic flow, upgrading our roads, and making our streets and sidewalks safer for pedestrians, for cyclists, for you and me. We're in the process of the largest expansion and modernization of the Santa Ana Public Library system in 50 years. We don't just promise, we deliver. And when I say 50 years, it has been 50 years. And now we will have a new library. Isn't that beautiful? 50 years. How many of us in here? 50 years. Think about that. We have already opened new libraries at the Delhi Center and Jerome Park. And if you go to Jerome Park, it's outside, it's a kiosk, it's really cool. You can go sit out there in the park and read a book and check it out. And our next year, we'll open our completely transformed main library and our New Hope Library. So think about what we're investing in, right? We're investing in the future. We are investing in parks and recreational facilities, acquiring land for more green space. We're opening new parks, playgrounds, and amenities. Building our very first dog park, thank you, Councilman Penalosa. We're gonna call it his park. It's our very first dog park. It's gonna be wonderful. He wanted a bougie park where you can wash your dog and give them a bath. So we're still working on that, okay? Making our parks more environmentally friendly with stormwater filtration systems and improving safety with lighting upgrades throughout our park system. You'll be able to go to the park in the evening. The lights will be on. Next year, we will open one of our biggest parks and recreation projects to date, the $29 million Memorial Park Aquatic Center, which will bring 2 premier swimming pools, 1 equipped for competition, and a recreation pool. And many of us here in Santa Ana that grew up here, we swam in those pools. I learned how to swim in that pool. My uncle threw me in and said, swim or sink, pick one. If you know my family, you'll know that it's like, learn or die, pick one. Yes, they used to put boxing gloves on me. I won't tell them, I won't point them out here. Learn how to fight or get beat up. And now you know where I get it from. Next year, we will open one of our biggest parks and recreation. Oh, I already read that. Okay, got confused with the whole thing about getting beat up. Let's not forget our Santa Ana Zoo, the only city-owned zoo in Orange County. Last one, yeah, clap, round of applause. We're the only city. We have our own zoo, love it. And we have more than 50 monkeys now. Not that more than 50, but we have more than just monkeys, okay? And those of us that grew up in the city, we didn't call it Santa Ana Zoo, we called it something else. But anyways, we won't talk about that. Okay. Those that are laughing, we all know, right? And they had a really cool elephant, but they took it away. Last month, the zoo reclaimed its accreditation from the Association of Zoos and Aquariums for the first time since 2017. Yes, yes. Our zoo is just one of many attractions that are drawing visitors to Santa Ana. Between the many events that we host and sponsored by the city of Santa Ana, other local organizations, many of you in this room, our historic downtown, Bowers Museum, where's Bowers? Bowers in the house, let me hear you. There you go. Main Place Mall, the Discovery Cube, and our fantastic food scene, and much, much more. People across Orange County and beyond are rediscovering Santa Ana. In 2024, visitors spent more than $394 million in the local economy, which helped the city collect almost $10 million in hotel visitors tax to support local services. Where's Aaron from our hotel? Thank you, sir, for having us here today. Yes. Of course, all of these investments wouldn't be successful without a clean and safe city. And as you all know, because if you know me, public safety is one of my top priorities. And the Santa Ana Police Department is investing in the recruitment of new police officers and new technologies to better protect our community. And they're doing a fantastic job. And I won't take the thunder away from our chief, but yes, let's give them a round of applause, please. And not only our police department, but our fire department. DC Henry's here. There you are, sir. Thank you so much. I attended our police academy graduation this month, where Santa Ana PD had its largest group of graduates in years. And it was beautiful to see them. And they were the top of their class, I want you to know. It was class 266, and the top graduate was from Santa Ana PD. Keeping Santa Ana safe also requires a legislative strategy. Last month, the City Council unanimously approved a landmark ordinance that I championed to better regulate group homes and sober living facilities and residential neighborhoods. And I want to thank the City of Costa Mesa Mayor. I see you, Mayor Stevens, and Vice Mayor. Thank you very much, because we followed in your footsteps. You spent the $15 million, we just copied and pasted. But thank you so much for your leadership on that. Our efforts were highlighted at Santa Ana City Hall with the very first ever Cal Cities press conference, where local and state leaders called for stronger statewide regulation of treatment and recovery facilities. And Senator Umberg, I know you're pushing bills as well, and so thank you for that, protecting our constituents in our city. An example of how we have strengthened our relationship with local, state, and federal representatives, resulting in increased collaboration, greater influence on legislation and policy development, and a significant rise in community project funding that directly benefit local infrastructure, housing, and community programs. This is the result of the work of our new executive leadership. And I can't really say they're new because they were here last year, but they're still new. We'll say that, because we're all still learning together. All of these projects in progress are the result of your tax dollars at work. So at the end of the day, why are we doing all of this? If you know me, you know my why, right? It isn't just for me. It's just not for you. It's not for our city leaders, our business owners, and our residents. It's for the generations to come. Your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. My father's here. I'm here. My son's here. And someday his children will be here. And that's why we're doing it, for generations to come. We love Santa Ana, and we want to leave it better than we found it. As my son was growing up, I used to tell him, mijo, don't be like me. Be better than me. Be better. And that is what we're doing here in Santa Ana. It's a beautiful place, but we're going to make it better. We're going to continue to do a good job. So on that note, let's hear from our next generation. It's important that you see them. Let's do that, please.
What we love about Santa Ana is diversity.
Hi, we are student athletes at Samueli Academy. We love Santa Ana because of the food.
We love Samueli because of its staff and community. We love Santa Ana because of its diverse culture.
Hi, my name is Natalie,
Hi, my name is Mario.
and what I love about Santa Ana is our lovely 4th Street.
And what I love about Santa Ana is our people and the food.
Hi, my name is Wyatt. I'm an 8th grader here at Samueli Academy. And what I love about Santa Ana is that we have the best parks.
Hi, my name is Jesse. I'm a 7th grader here at Samueli, and what I love about Santa Ana is its rich involvement in sports.
We love Santa Ana.
We are number 1. We are the Fireworks 2. A little bit louder 3. We still can't hear you. We are number 1. We are the Fireworks 2. A little bit louder 3. We still can't hear you. We are number 1.
Wow, wasn't that great? See our kids? That is our next generation. And if you recognize Wyatt, he's right here. He's a movie star. All right, let's move on. Now, please welcome our Assistant City Manager, Catherine Downs, whose financial expertise has been essential to our success. Kat?
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Mayor Amezcua. Good afternoon, and thank you for loving Santa Ana as much as I do. While many other Orange County and Southern California cities are struggling with budget shortfalls, I'm happy to report the city of Santa Ana continues to have a strong financial position. And we're planning new strategies to raise revenue and cut costs to meet our future needs. Santa Ana has a AA investment-grade bond rating and $49 million set aside to stabilize future pension costs. And we have a balanced budget that was adopted on time for the new fiscal year that began July 1st. Many of you are aware of our local sales tax reduction in 2029. We've been preparing by minimizing expansion of the recurring budget, reorganizing to eliminate administrative and operational redundancies, reviewing high-cost city activities that don't have a good return on investment or have low public participation, and seeking ways to activate city assets to generate more income. This includes seeking tenants at the Santa Ana Regional Transportation Center, bringing in more events to Santa Ana Stadium, and the Santa Ana Zoo. We've been working on the largest renovation ever with new walkways and exciting new animal exhibits. Moving forward, we need to explore all options to rebalance the budget. We plan to conduct a scientific polling to gauge community interest in a ballot measure, so the City Council can make informed, strategic decisions for the best path forward. With an eye toward long-term sustainability, we have made strategic use of federal money for the Memorial Aquatic Center, restrooms at multiple parks, parkland acquisition at 10th and Flower, the main library transformation, new library locations at Delhi and Jerome Parks, and the Santa Anita Community Center. This administration is not afraid to innovate and make changes. While our Delhi and Jerome libraries were under construction, staff continued to serve the public with pop-up locations, programs at multiple community centers, and the Knowledge Mobile. Next month, we take delivery of a second, larger NOMO, so we can expand service to the community while the main library renovation is under construction. Our information technology department has been hardening our network against cyber attack, implementing new systems to streamline our business process, and seeking opportunities to use AI. Our management team focuses on contractor accountability and aggressive contract negotiations, and our attorneys have been working to minimize the cost of litigation and claims against the city. Our Human Resources Department has expanded citywide training, implemented a formal staff mentoring program, and streamlined hiring practices. Our Finance Department has a high level of internal control to ensure accountability to the public, and our Budget Office continually looks for opportunities to refine our spending plan. We are getting the city in shape to serve our residents in perpetuity, no matter the challenges ahead. One giant part of that plan is encouraging development to increase the city's tax base, which is what you'll hear more about next.
I think when people are done speaking, we have them dance or something off the stage. Thank you, Kat. I call her Kat. Thank you, Assistant City Manager Catherine Downs. We're going to watch another video now. Those of you that have been here before with me, you know I love to show our community. Let's look at the next video, please.
Hi, this is Angel Sanchez and Miriam Ibarra of Sambara Cleaning Services, your partners in commercial cleaning services. We've been established since 2021, and what we love most about Santa Ana is the cultural and diversity the city has to offer, and great tacos.
Hi, my name is Suleiman Jahangiri, Senior VP of Sales representing Robinson Pharmaceutical here in Santa Ana.
Robinson Pharma is a manufacturer of nutritional supplements established here in Santa Ana for 36 years.
Robinson Pharma proudly employs over 1,000 employees in our facilities here in Santa Ana.
Hola, mi nombre es María. Y soy Leti. Soy dueña de Blossom Boutique S.A., una florería aquí en Santa Ana. Tenemos más de 30 años trabajando con flores y Santa Ana para nosotros es muy bueno en el negocio. Podemos hacer negocio muy fácilmente.
Hi, my name is Carlos, chef partner at 6100 Bed Bakery here in Santa Ana. What I love about Santa Ana is the people and the amount of love that we've gotten in this past few months that we've been open.
Hi, my name is Estela from Suavecito.
Hi, my name is Adrian from Suavecito.
And Suavecito loves Santa Ana because
Santa Ana is home for the best hair care products here at Suavecito.
Hi, we're Dan and Diana Vogel of the Vogel Victorian, also known as the Thomas House here in Santa Ana.
And why we love Santa Ana is because we have been given the wonderful opportunity to own the Thomas House, a historic landmark here in French Park. And because of that, we've decided to bring you spooky events all year round. And we also open it up to the community here in Santa Ana, and that's why we love
Santa Ana.
Robinson Pharma loves Santa Ana.
We love Santa Ana.
Y amamos Santa Ana.
Suavecito loves Santa Ana.
They're my favorite part is the videos. All of you guys too, but I love the videos. All right, speaking of business, please welcome Assistant City Manager Min Tai, who oversees our planning and economic development efforts. Min?
I was going to do the duck walk, but it's okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Can we all say, we love Santa Ana? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Last year, I shared with you a number of transformative development projects, as well as the rollout of PBX. It's our one-stop permit process. Today, I'd like to highlight some of our successes, as well as bring you up to date on the state of development in the city. Since July of 2024, the total assessed value of the city has grown another $1.5 billion, topping $37 billion. In the last decade, the median household income grew by over 40% as compared to Orange County, 13%. It's going to take more than 3 minutes. Thank you. At the same time, our median home value has grew over to $850,000, more than double than what it has been. The number of businesses we have in the city and the people they employ are also on the rise. We have 32,000 businesses in the city employing 160,000 people every day. In the past fiscal year, we assisted over 1,500 new businesses to open, and we issued over 9,500 building permits. 1 out of every 6 permits was issued under PBX in less than 12 minutes. Less than 12 minutes. Last fiscal year, the city invested $36 million and completed 23 major public construction projects, the most we've ever done in one single year. This year, the City Council approved an additional $58 million, focusing on improving public roadways, utility systems, expanding parks, upgrading fire stations, and transit amenities. The city's efforts have been featured in publications such as Western City, State of Housing Design by Harvard University, and Public CEO. These efforts have also won many awards and recognition by organizations like the Orange County Business Council, Southern California Association of Governments, American Planning Association, and the American Public Works Association. In September of this past year, the City Council approved the Village Plaza project by the Segerstrom family. The project is located at the South Coast Plaza Village, directly adjacent to the related Bristol project, which was approved in October of '24. The 2 projects are the largest mixed-use project in the city's history. Combined, they consist of over 1 million square feet of retail, hotels, and office space, 5,300 residential units, and 20 acres of publicly open space, 20 acres of new parkland in a built-out city. Citywide, $760 million are currently under construction by private developers and investors in our city, with new opportunities for retail, office, industrial flex space, as well as home rental and ownership. The redevelopment of Main Place is still going strong. The construction of the Carina, which is undergoing right now, is a 300-unit community and includes 20,000 square feet of additional outdoor dining and entertainment space. So as you can see, the city is preparing for future investment and continue to make improvements to our public infrastructure, permitting process, and technology. We're migrating to a new permitting software that will enable us to better interface with our public online and do business through our technologies. We added and expanded the PBX program by adding a counter-concierge service. This service provides assistance to builders and business at the counter, allowing folks to not only work with us, but also make same-day appointment to work with a collaborative team to do plan checks so that they get real-time response to questions on development matters. That significantly cuts down the development process as well as time from permitting in our city. So as you can see, we're improving our business practice and we're building a city ready for the future. Thank you.
You know, I get excited when he talks about Bristol related and, Segerstrom, because, I love all development, but it's going to be such a big change for our city and generate lots of revenue. And so I want to thank my brothers and sisters here from Labor. I know I have Local 12 with me here, Thomas. I have my Leuna Labor 652 in the room. And I have the Carpenters in the room. Did I miss anybody? So I just want to say thank you, because see, why is that important? And you wonder, why does she mention them? Why do I mention them? Because they're going to have local people working at these jobs. Local people. Yes, round of applause. Sometimes people have to drive 2-3 hours on the freeway to get to a job site. If you're on these projects, you're going to drive maybe 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. They'll make it home to their son or daughter's baseball game or football game or dinner, right? That's important. So thank you, and I just have to mention that. All right, this is exciting. Here we go. Next video, please.
I'm Michael Valentine, President and CEO of Habitat for Humanity of Orange County. In the last 36 years, we've built 239 homes in Orange County.
And I'm Lauren Rayner, Chief Development Officer. We have built 32 of those homes right here in Santa Ana.
I'm Velma De La Rosa, Vice President of Housing Development. And what we love about Santa Ana is their commitment to safe and affordable home ownership. Habitat loves Santa Ana.
Hi, I'm Bandana. This is Dina, Saman, and Ravin, and we are with the Seva Collective.
Seva Collective is a volunteer-run, youth-driven food pantry serving over 5 million meals over the last 5 years to residents of Santa Ana.
We love Santa Ana because it truly feels like one family. We look out for each other and we take care of each other. Seva Collective loves Santa Ana.
My name is Robert Santana, CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Ana. For over 71 years, we have generated the next generation of leaders. What I love most about our community is our vibrant spirit and our commitment to young people.
Hi, my name is Yvette Willoughby, Executive Director and CEO of Mosaic Movement. And we've been around for over a decade, serving children, adolescents, and adults. And why do we love Santa Ana? Because Santa Ana was and will always be
our home.
Mosaic Movement loves Santa Ana. We're Santa Ana proud.
Yeah, you gotta love it. All right, now before I bring up our next speaker, Santa Ana Chief of Police, Robert Rodriguez. Yes, round of applause, please. I have a very important announcement to make. So you may want to take your cameras out or your wallets, we'll see. Chief Rodriguez, for the very first time ever that we know of, we checked with Dave Elliott, Chief Rodriguez is competing in the Chamber of Commerce's Dancing with the Santa Ana Stars fundraiser on Saturday, November 8th. This is the first time the Chamber is doing it. I asked the chief a couple times, I think more than a couple, and he said yes, so I'm super excited. He's got professional dance lessons, and he's gonna represent the city of Santa Ana. I don't know if he's dancing in uniform, but hey, that would add to it, right? Okay. He is raising money for the Greater Santa Ana Vitality Foundation and to support families of police officers who have been injured or lost their lives in the line of duty. And we see that every day, sadly. I encourage everyone to donate to support his cause because it is for our families. And now, let me introduce you to Chief Rodriguez. Chief, dance right on up to this stage.
If you want to see the dance moves, you're going to have to attend on November 8th. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, everybody, for being here today. It is great to be here today surrounded by community, colleagues, and partners who share a common goal, and is the love for our city here in Santa Ana. Since last year's State of the City, I have been appointed as your 22nd Chief of Police for the Santa Ana Police Department. And together, united as one city, one community, one department, we've made outstanding progress in public safety. Let me share a few highlights. Homicides are down 17% year to date. Robberies are down 19%. Aggravated assaults are down 35%. Overall, in the city of Santa Ana, since my appointment as your permanent chief of police, crime is down 22% in the city. That doesn't happen by chance. It happens because of the dedication of our officers and our professional staff, the trust of our community, and the partnerships we've built together. At the same time, we continue to face new statewide legislation. With the implementation of Prop 36, our officers have made over 380 drug-related Prop 36 arrests in our city. Our strategy is one that is firm on accountability, but compassionate on implementation. That's why, beyond our local work, I've been honored to sit and speak at several major public safety commissions and conferences, including the U.S. Conference of Mayors and Police Chiefs in the city of Chicago, and in the League of California Cities Conference in Long Beach. There I shared a police chief's perspective on how to balance accountability with compassion under Proposition 36, ensuring we uphold public safety while also connecting people to treatment and long-term recovery. We're also moving forward in modernizing and technology. This year, we purchased and implemented flock license plate readers across key corridors in our city. It's a force multiplier that enhances our investigative capability and supports patrol officers in real time, helping us respond faster and more intelligently. While we have not yet purchased drones, we continue to explore drones as a first responder concept, one that could improve emergency response and officer safety. Earlier this year, our department implemented Power Engage in our dispatch center. Power Engage provides real notifications to our community and data to improve how we manage calls for service. But our commitment to innovation doesn't stop with technology. It extends to the well-being of our people. This year, we implemented O2X Human Performance Program, a holistic wellness initiative designed specifically for first responders. O2X focuses on optimizing physical fitness, nutrition, sleep, and mental resilience, all crucial areas for our officers working in a high-stress profession. O2X helps reduce the job injuries, one of the leading causes of lost time and early retirement in law enforcement. But more than that, O2X represents an investment in our people and an acknowledgement that our greatest resource is not our technology, not our vehicles, but our people. And by prioritizing their health and resilience, we're not only reducing injuries, we're increasing morale, extending careers, and strengthening retention. And speaking of retention, just a year ago, we had over 45 sworn vacancies. Since my appointment as chief, we have hired 34 new police officers. Our vacancy rate is down to approximately about 29 vacancies, which we haven't seen in a long time. That progress reflects a department that is regaining momentum, pride, and purpose. We're attracting new talent, developing future leaders, and building a culture rooted in excellence. Thank you for your partnership, your trust, and your belief in the men and women of the Santa Ana Police Department. Together, we will continue to move our city forward, united in our purpose and strengthened by our commitment. Thank you.
What he didn't say, because he only has 3 minutes, is that every event that we have in the city now, our officers are there, whether it's the chief, our deputy chiefs, director patrol, Colt. They give out their cell phone numbers, and guess what? They answer the phone. And that we did not have before, and now we do, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So again, thank you, Chief Rodriguez. All right, now for our final speaker. You know, Mayor's State of the City. A lot of mayors do it, and it's great, and it's beautiful, and I go to John's all the time, and I love it. John has a great one. If you've never been to Costa Mesas, you got to go to Costa Mesa State of the City. It's a great one. I changed mine when I became mayor because I'm part of a team. Nothing that I do alone. The council, we do it together. There's usually a 3-4 vote, but we still do it. We still get it done. We kind of go through the back door sometimes, but we get it done. But, we're a city manager-run city, and we do it together. And that's very important because I felt as the mayor, I can stand up here and talk to you for an hour, but I want you to hear from the people that are there every day, really pushing policy, getting things done, and who better than the city manager, right? So, our final speaker, without none of this would be possible. Drum roll, please. I told him I was going to do this. You guys know me by now. I'm going to do something funny. He's not going to dance, though. Since the city council unanimously, and let me say that again, unanimously, and that hasn't happened in a long time, unanimously appointed Alvaro Nunez as city manager over a year ago, he has taken the reins at City Hall to move forward projects that have been delayed for years and helped place Santa Ana at the front of the state and national level. And when I say years, for example, the Logan project, it was on a shelf for 20 plus years, took it off the shelf and said, let's do this. Council, we said, let's do it. Councilman Penalosa was waiting for his dog park for about 6 years. And he said, can I get my dog park done? Let's do it. Let's do it. So he's a doer with him and his team. And so at this time, I would like to invite up our city manager, Alvaro Nunez.
You could tell I'm from the Valle, Coachella. All right, for those that know, they know. Again, we're happy to join you once again to share updates on the city's commitment to improving the quality of life for everyone in our city. I have been your city manager now for just over a year and a half, and we have strengthened our city leadership team to ensure we deliver on those long-standing projects like the mayor mentioned. This year, we appointed 2 assistant city managers. You heard from them, Kat Downs and Min Tai. Great people in our city manager's office. We were proud to officially welcome Chief Robert Rodriguez as our permanent chief, raised in Santa Anita. Under his leadership, the police department has taken a more proactive approach in meeting with community members to address concerns by providing access to command-level officers that can prioritize and redirect resources to improve our ability to respond. Like the mayor said, we have commanders providing their cell numbers to you so they can respond quickly, faster. For too long, some of the city's most important projects have been on hold. That is changing. Projects like Centennial Park improvements. With the approval of the contract just 2 weeks ago for the new state-of-the-art lights, by the end of next summer, 2026, Centennial Park will represent a major investment in our city's future, a more than $13 million commitment. This after years of discussion and multiple city council approvals. These improvements include restoration of the lake with a lakeside event area, a new walking trail connected to the Santa Ana River, picnic and open play spaces, and yes, a dog park. I have to say that one over and over. The enhancements also include a state-of-the-art police training facility with a simulation house, so our officers can continue to train, and Santa Ana can also become a training center for regional law enforcement. Of course, we're going to charge for that. We're making money. On the public improvement front, and I know you will appreciate this. Let me say this one again. Please pay attention to this part. Bristol Street improvements are near completion. I even have a note here, pause for laughs. Staff has promised by the end of 2026, that's next year, by the end of 2026, Bristol will be complete. Where's my public works people? Promising a transformation of one of our business corridors for better traffic flow, pedestrian safety, and neighborhood connectivity. Last year, we mentioned they were coming, and this year, you see us delivering. Raising Cane's and Better Buzz Coffee are two of the newest businesses joining the Bristol corridor. This is an example of promises made, promises kept. Beyond these milestones, we are seeing progress that is shaping Santana's future. Whether it be restoring the historic Cypress Fire Station, the Memorial Park Aquatic Center, completing the Santa Anita Park improvement, adding the final modifications to El Salvador Park, improvements to our city that include murals like the Saguayo mural, and enforcement efforts on East First Street, we are working. These are not new ideas. They are long-promised projects that we are finally delivering. As the county seat of Orange, Santana is leading with purpose. We are proud to be one of the only 3 cities in the state of California with a formal agreement with Caltrans to clean our freeway right-of-ways, providing residents and visitors with a safe, clean, and welcoming gateway to our city. Just last month, the City Council approved the Village Santana specific plan. This, along with the related Bristol project, will transform more than 70 acres into vibrant neighborhoods that will bring housing, jobs, and community spaces. The 2 projects will add more than 5,000 homes and over 10,000 permanent jobs, and of course, the creation of new jobs. Just yesterday, our workforce development team proudly partnered with Western States Carpenters and Labor's Local 652 to host our first city job fair dedicated to apprenticeship opportunities. First one, at least in 5-10 years. The event welcomed over 200 participants eager to launch careers in skilled trades. This initiative marks an important step in expanding workforce pathways and enhancing economic opportunity to our community. Again, connecting the development to the unions to the jobs. That's key. These projects will also deliver over 20 acres of new parks, plazas, and open spaces, and generate nearly $27 million in community benefits and housing investment that directly support our residents. In total, this project will represent billions, with a B, billions of dollars in new investment, new revenue for city services, and long-term growth in local wages. This is a clear sign that the city is open for business and opportunity. We continue to embrace Santana's unique cultural pride by hosting the largest Fiestas Patrias and Chicano Heritage Festivals in Orange County. They pay homage to our history and diversity. We also honor our Vietnamese community with the annual Tet Festival coming early next year. Santana is home to Little Saigon, which is home to the largest Vietnamese population in the world outside of Vietnam. The cities of Garden Grove, Fountain Valley, and Santana have joined forces to create a vibrant Little Saigon business community that celebrates Vietnamese heritage while driving new economic growth. This initiative will improve public spaces, support small businesses, and create quality jobs through cultural tourism and sustainable urban design. I want to thank City Manager Lisa Kim from Garden Grove and Maggie Lee from Fountain Valley for their partnership on this effort. I'm often asked, what leadership means and what is our leadership style. My answer is simple. We prefer to show you, not just tell you. When you see construction happening across our city streets, improvements on private property and in our parks, that is what leadership looks like in action. These are project outputs. I'm going to ask you right now, be patient with our roads and our improvement efforts. That is what progress looks like. The work is happening, the results are real, and the momentum is already visible. That is leadership, that is progress, that is Santana.
All right. Thank you, Alvaro. So as you can see, we're going to be coming to a closing. You can see all the exciting things that are going on in Santa Ana. It's a very exciting time for all of us. We are elevating our city and our community. We love Santa Ana, and now the rest of the world is learning why. Before I wrap up this year's State of the City, I want to leave you with a last message. We at the City of Santa Ana are here for all of you, our residents, our business owners, everyone in our community. And even if you don't live here, but you do business here, we're here for you. We're here for you. Or you want to come do business with us, we welcome you. As your mayor, I'm here for you, and thank you for allowing me to serve you. I represent everyone within Santa Ana's 27 square miles. And I remind people of that when I sit on the dais. I don't represent one group or another group or this group. I always say this, that, and chicken fat. No. I represent everyone in the city of Santa Ana as the mayor. Everyone. At City Hall and on the City Council, we address issues large and small, from the tiniest pothole to the largest projects, from heartwarming celebrations to heartbreaking tragedies. This year, as you know, we've had to face one of the most formidable and distressing challenges in Santa Ana in our history: the federal government's immigration enforcement operations on the streets of our city. This is a situation that transcends the role and services of local traditional government. And I'm sure Senator Umberg and Assemblyman Avellino and our congressman can talk more about that than I can. I'm proud that the Santa Ana City Council has stepped up to support our immigrant community with funding for immigration legal defense services and an economic assistance program for residents who have been impacted by immigration enforcement. I am confident that we will all rise above this, as we always have. We always have in Santa Ana. When there's a crisis, what do? We come together. We pride ourselves on being connected and engaged with our community. Throughout our city operations, we are constantly seeking feedback and community input with surveys and community workshops and public meetings. In fact, I want to share with you our new Community Priorities Survey. This survey will be open all year long and is available in English, Spanish, and Vietnamese. This survey will help us in planning our city budget, prioritizing programs and services that you want and need, and getting feedback from your community and from our community. So if the budget survey's out, please take a moment to take it. If you're a business, you develop, you live here, you work here, take it. Because we want to hear from you. Because since I've been mayor and I've looked at that survey, top two things that are a priority every single year: public safety and the quality of life. Because in this city, we deserve the same as every other city in Orange County. Just because we're Santa Ana, we don't deserve less. We deserve the same, if not more. because we're the county seat. As mayor, I have hosted monthly Coffee with the Mayor events. Many of you have come throughout the entire city of Santa Ana. The most popular one, of course, is at McDonald's because they give free McDonald's pie and coffee and cookies, and so everybody loves to come to McDonald's. A monthly neighborhood association meeting. Every month I meet with the neighborhood leaders. And we have downtown business meetings and regular meetings with our faith-based community. Something no mayor has ever done on a regular, every month basis. I've been doing it since I got elected. Why do I do it? I'm not special. I was raised that way because your voice matters, your children's voice matters, the businesses matter, the churches. Santa Ana, we're a faith-based city, no matter what church you go to. I'm a woman of faith. I say it proudly. And I meet with everybody. And I'll continue to do it as long as I'm allowed to serve this beautiful city. What continues to define Santa Ana is our spirit of generosity and unity. By standing together and supporting one another, we continue to build a stronger, more caring Santa Ana. I want to thank again the Santa Ana Chamber of Commerce. Where's Dave at? He's hiding somewhere. Oh, now you're in that corner, Dave. You can't confuse me. Dave's in that corner now. I know you guys thought I was going to read for hours because you saw so many pages, but that's just, I'm 25 and I need to read big font, so I'm sure some of you understand that. I want to thank my family for joining me. I come from a very large family. We would fill this room, but my family is here. And sometimes they show up at council meetings and nobody knows who they are. And they text me from the audience and they say, we got you. We love you. You keep being the badass that you are up there. And so I love that. And then I get, we're praying for you. Just hold on. That one works too. So I really want to thank my family for being here. Some came from quite a distance to be with me today. And you have no idea how much it means to me. You know, I was raised by my grandmother, and my Tío Mario's here, and my Tío Johnny's here, my cousin Marion. I was also raised by my other grandma, Margarita, and I spent a lot of time in both homes, and they're my brothers and sisters. And I wouldn't be who I am today without them. So thank you for being here today with me and loving me and guiding me and beating me up still. They make me do the dishes when we make tamales every year. And then I want to thank my husband. I think he's waiting for me over there. Sam shares me with everybody. He just asks that on Sundays, I stay home and go to church and brunch or watch Netflix with him all day, or he makes me turn my phone off. So just know if you call me on a Sunday, he's mad at you, and he'll ask, who is that? And I'll say, it was Thomas. And then he'll be like, hang up that phone. But in all seriousness, I want to thank my husband because I wouldn't do what I do without my family and my husband. And finally, I know he doesn't like when I do this, but I don't care, I'm a mom. My son, Michael, he's gonna always be my baby boy. Those of us that are mamas in the room, that's right, I hear it, that's right. My son, Michael, and my future daughter-in-law are getting married on November 29th. And I'm so happy for both of them, and I'm looking forward to watch them grow old together and have many, many grandbabies. No pressure, of course. So I'm really excited, and I want to thank my son because, you know, and my husband and my family, because they put up with me. And when I go there, and sometimes I just go home and I say, I just need a hug. And they hug me, and I cry, and then, because I'm the baby of the family. And then they're like, all right, stop crying, big old Chiona, let's go. And so, but that's what matters to me is my family. And then my father. Thank you, Dad, as we call you Big Papa, for being here. Many of you in the room know my dad. And So he's a legend all in his own. So thank you with that. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank my family. And by the way, Thea Terry, happy birthday. Let me close with this. The city's executive team, if you haven't noticed, what a change in our city. It's a breath of fresh air. And I want to personally thank each one of them. So as I call your name, please stand. Mr. City Manager Alvaro Nunez, thank you. Assistant City Manager Catherine Downs, thank you. Assistant City Manager Min Tai, thank you. Our City Attorney Sonia Cavallo, thank you. Our Chief of Police Robert Rodriguez, thank you. Our Deputy City Manager Sylvia Vasquez, thank you. And of course, from the bottom of my heart, her title, the Mayor's Chief of Staff, Claudia Perez. Thank you all for coming today. I appreciate you being here. We all appreciate you being here. And I hope to see you next year. And just know that in February, we'll be having the prayer breakfast, and it'll be at Templo Calvario, and I hope to see you there. And everybody have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you, and God bless you.